my name is Allyssa Kimball, and this is my informative speech on criminal psychology. Criminal psychology is an amazing profession that does a lot for the criminal justice system and all of the people affected by crime induced by mental illnesses. Today we will discuss first what criminal psychologists do, what kind of education and experience is required, and why criminal psychologists are important to the criminal justice system. Criminal psychology is a profession that I hope to pursue, and I hope that you all enjoy learning about it today. First, I'm going to tell you about the roles of criminal psychologists and what they do. Criminal psychologists study behaviors and thoughts of criminals. A lot of what these professionals do is study why people actually commit crimes. In addition to helping law enforcement solve crimes or analyze the behavior of criminal offenders, criminal psychologists are also often asked to provide expert testimony in court. Another known duty done by criminal psychologists is offender or criminal profiling. This is a process that provides law enforcement with the psychological assessment of the suspect and provide strategies and suggestions that can be used in the interviewing process. This tactic is used by organizations like the FBI to apprehend serious criminals. This profession is very popular, although the Bureau of Labor Statistics does not offer insight into the field of criminal psychology. Specifically, it does note that psychology in general is set to experience a double-digit growth through 2026. These tactics and skills do not come easy, so there's a lot of education and training needed to do this job. The education and training needed for criminal psychology is long but important. To start, criminal psychologists usually earn a bachelor's degree in psychology. After obtaining this undergraduate, there's two main options to continue education. The first is to enter a master's in psychology program, or entering a doctorate program for psychology after obtaining a bachelor's is the other option. While obtaining a psychology doctorate, it is useful to focus on the criminal aspect and work towards obtaining a minor degree in criminal justice. This will likely take about 5 years to complete and will include classroom work, practical training, research, and a dissertation. In order to become a licensed psychologist, you will also need to complete an internship and pass state examinations. To work with serious offenders in crazier cases, joining the FBI after a few years of practicing as a licensed psychologist would be a good idea. Criminal psychologists make a good salary and usually get good benefits. According to the pay scale, the average annual salary for a criminal psychologist is $50,868. However, the pay band extends from a low of $24,000 a year to well above $140,000 annually. Criminal psychologists are very important to the criminal justice system. These psychologists help to save lives all the time. By profiling and learning about the actions of violent offenders, these doctors help to deliver profiles and help try to put an end to serial killings. Another important task is testifying for the mentally ill in court. These psychologists help protect their mentally ill clients from persecution for actions that are uncontrollable by them. According to the James and Glaze Urban Institute of Mental Health, 65% of offenders suffer from mental illnesses. With the help of criminal psychology, these offenders can be protected and given proper care. Today we've talked about what criminal psychologists do, what kind of education and experience is required, and why criminal psychologists are important to the criminal justice system. Criminal psychologists are very important people and have a very important job in our community.